Hello, folks. My name is Donald Cowan, and I've been hearing all sorts of stuff here lately about the militia, what it is and what it is not. So I'm here to set the record straight. As a former member of the National Guard, I do know what the militia is. And I find it amazing that people do not know what the militia is and that it is divided into two classes. Furthermore, people fail to realize that the National Guard and the Navy are the only two branches of organized military forces that are directly tied to and protected by the Second Amendment. The regular active Army, Air Force, Marines were created by statutes and are not encompassed as a militia within the meaning of the Second Amendment. Article 1, Section 8 of the United States Constitution gives Congress the power and responsibility to provide for organizing, arming, and disciplining the militia and for governing such part of them as may be employed in the service of the United States, reserving to the states respectively the appointment of the officers and the authority of training the militia according to the disciplines prescribed by Congress. In keeping with that constitutional authority and responsibility, Congress classified the militia into two classes, organized and unorganized. 10 United States Code, Section 31A, quote, "The militia of the United States consists of all able-bodied males at least 17 years of age, and except as provided for in Section 313 of Title 32, under 45 years of age, who are or who have made a declaration of intention to become citizens of the United States, and female citizens of the United States who are members of the National Guard. The classes of the militia are 1. The organized militia, which consists of the National Guard and the naval militia, and 2. The unorganized militia, which consists of members of the militia who are not members of the National Guard or the naval militia. The National Guard is the organized portion of the militia, and the part that most people are referring to here lately is the unorganized militia. The purpose of the unorganized militia is to provide a body of citizens that Congress can draft as needed for military service. It was never intended for us to have a standing army, which is why Congress has to appropriate bills every 2 years for a defense budget. This organizing of the militia is consistent with the prefatory clause of the Second Amendment. There are two functions in the Second Amendment. One, it highlights the importance of a civilian militia, and two, it guarantees that the people will always have the arms available to them for collective military and individual private self-defense. The National Guard is a state military force that is under control of the governor of the state to protect its sovereignty as granted by the 11th Amendment from an overbearing federal government. Hence, the commanding officers of the militia are appointed by the states as dictated by the Constitution. This ensures loyalty to the states in the event Congress should try to use the National Guard against the people. In the event Congress or the President of the United States should attempt to usurp the constitutional order, the militia, also known as the National Guard, is the first line of defense, and each state governor has full authority to use the militia to suppress insurrections and repel invasions. The unorganized militia can quickly be drafted and organized as needed. One would be wise to learn about the militia and its functions and organizations. All of these so-called patriots, self-proclaimed militia nuts, are nothing more than vigilantes taking the law into their own hand. This is a bad idea because posse comitatus only applies to federal troops in the event of a complete civil unrest. The governor of the state can deploy National Guard troops to restore order. I felt it necessary to bring this to everybody's notice. I have been watching lately in the news of all these right-wing, radical, anti-government nuts spewing this propaganda that the government is out to disarm the people. That is far from the truth. No one's coming for your guns, and if the order ever did come from the president, I would stand against it because my oath is to the United States Constitution and to the state of whatever National Guard I am a member of. That being said, I also have to uphold the rule of law. When people take the law into their own hands, they put the state and the government into a very bad situation. If you have a problem with what's happening with the Second Amendment issues, with the laws, then take it up with your elected state representative. If that representative is not doing their job, then vote their butt out of office and put someone in that will do their job. Vigilante violence is not the answer. I need everybody to chew on that for a while and think about it. Again, my name is Donald Cowan. I run the blog citizengazette.net. Stop by and give us a shout.